I always try my best to always be grateful. I think being grateful is just something that is very important to have because I think you just have a lot of joy and contentment if you're always full of gratitude. I know in the US it's that time of the season where Thanksgiving is around the corner, and one thing I do like about Thanksgiving is just a reminder for me to be very thankful for what I do have. I think it's so easy to get caught up in the busyness of life and also focus on the negatives, all the things that don't go our way, and all the stresses and challenges that come our way. And we could easily forget our blessings and the things that we could be grateful for. So I think one practice is just counting your blessings, all the things that you are blessed with, the things that you have that you are truly grateful for and very appreciative. And even just writing it down and making a list or just counting it up in your head of all the things that you're very appreciative of, that you're very grateful for, really makes a difference on your perspective in life and really changes your mood and your level of contentment. And so for me, it's hard to do that obviously on a daily basis, but whenever Thanksgiving comes around, it's always a great reminder. Obviously, we shouldn't depend on a holiday annual thing and just do it once a year. I think it should be a consistent daily practice that we should apply for us to really be grateful and thankful because there's so many things for the average person that we are so grateful for, right? I mean, I would say just um the basic things like family, friends, having a community, just having like a roof over your head, like your basic needs, food, being able to work. Like those are very basic things that we take for granted that we should always be thankful for, because we have it. It's already in our possession. It's like something that can be overlooked many times. But these type of things are the things that we need to be able to live, and more so than material possessions, because I think with material possessions, like the appeal of it will go away as time goes. Initially, when you get something that's of a material possession, instantly you feel excited about it, but that excitement and that initial appeal kind of goes away through time. But things that are more lasting, more fulfilling are like relationships that you have, or having a community of people that being around your loved ones with your close friends and family members. I mean, those are things that are more fulfilling, that give you a lot of joy, that are really more meaningful than just materialistic things. And those are the things more so that I am really more thankful for more than anything. And also just thankful for my purpose in life, which is grounded in my faith, my belief in God. I think that is truly important for me, and I'm very thankful for that because it gives me purpose in what it is I'm supposed to do with my life. And so, all these things that mean so much to us, it's always a great reminder for us to be thankful for it, because then we recognize like what we can truly be grateful for. Like we can see the good and all the positive things that are coming out in our lives. And we can't do that if we're not thankful for the things that we do have. And a lot of times it's so easy to be caught up in this comparison type of mindset because we like to compare with others and think about the things that we don't have. And when we think about those things, like we become very ungrateful and very bitter, and that also shifts our perspective in life and makes us very negative and makes us very whiny and complaining all the time. And it's just it makes a difference on how you just treat yourself and how you interact with others. And if you're always ungrateful and you're always comparing yourself with others and complaining about what you don't have, then it comes out um, in how you interact with people, and you become very jealous of people. Act out of spite, and you do things maybe to put others down to make yourself feel a little better, or to basically it's like a projection of how you're really feeling of this ungratitude, and you're just kind of taking it out on other people. And so it's just always important that you don't steer that way. And even when I was younger, that's something I really struggle with, because I'd always complain about the little bitty things that I didn't have. And with my personality, I've always been the type to be very critical and nitpick of all the little things that aren't the way it's supposed to be. And I would nitpick at my own life and the things that I don't have, and every single thing I'll count it up, and I'll count all these things. Oh, these are all the things that I don't have, and it makes me realize, oh, my life is so miserable. When really, in fact, it's not that miserable at all. It's just all my intention are on the negative things. So just shifting that from all the negative things and focusing on the positive really makes a difference on your mindset, and you become more positive. And when you're positive and you're so grateful, you want to that also comes out, and that positivity acts out, and you want to do good towards others, and you want others to be in that positive light and be very appreciative and be very grateful. When you do a lot of good for others, then they become also grateful and very appreciative of maybe the good act that you did for them, or that good deed or random act of kindness. And so it really just starts with yourself and your own individual heart. And if you just have this heart of gratitude, it just makes a world of a difference, and makes you just more positive, and makes you so much more content with the things that you have. And makes your life just more meaningful and fulfilling. And so it just starts with just having a grateful heart and just understanding, like, oh, there's just so many things that I do have that I'm so appreciative for. And if you don't have that, then it's just gotta be, you're just always gotta pout. You're always gotta be negative about your life, and you're just probably never gonna be optimistic or be positive with your outlook on just your perspective in life. And so I would just encourage for people out there just to count your blessings. Maybe just every day count like 5 things that you are grateful for. And if you make that a daily practice, you realize, okay, well, life is not as bad as I make it out to be. And although there may be challenges and obstacles along the way, the blessings and all the good things that you do have will probably still be there. And more than just materialistic possessions that you have, it's more about the relationships or the community, or um, focusing on things that are more fulfilling, like making a positive impact in your to those around you. Things like that, or just doing selfless acts that, isn't about just you, but it's about making an impact on just others and doing community service, things like that, which make you so grateful, maybe on some of the things that you're just a part of. And I would just really be in that mindset of appreciation and gratitude.